Yo guys, welcome to my channel, Jules Rules, and today we're going to be doing iOS 26. Sorry for the Nintendo video scrapping. It's just getting hard and annoying and really, like, time consuming. I barely even got the first half of it done. So I'm scrapping that one. Sorry for the hope, but I'm going to make more Nintendo videos that are different. To make up for those 2 hours, I'll make like 4 30-minute videos or 8 15s. But I'll figure it out. Anyway, let's get to the point. We're going to be doing iOS 26, public beta 1. Let's get working. So first we're going to do the liquid glass. We're talking about it now. It's him. Like, it makes everything clear. Anyway, if we go to edit, there's a new thing, edit wallpaper. You can edit your wallpaper to swap it like with a photo, blur, stuff. So let's get doing this. So if you click edit though, now and customize, there's also new sections. So first, instead of having the boring dark tinted, hold on, I like it light, give me a sec. You can also have a light, which I like better in my opinion. Now there's a new clear section. And finally, in this dark clear, we have black tinted basically. Has the same clear effect as basically just tinted. But hold on, if I were to go like, that's the white tinted icons made. But actually no, it looks different and better. Anyway, let me just, for clear, there's light, dark, and auto. For tinted, there's now light, dark, and auto. Now this icon to make your icon smaller and bigger are different. And now we're gonna go talk about screenshots. Because they got a major redesign, didn't they? So we're in settings. You go to general. Now we scroll down all the way. Or not all the way actually. In the second, and like the section after Apple Care and Warranty, on the fourth, it's called screen capture. It's a complete thing. So full screen preview is what I like. It's when you take a screenshot, the thing pops up. But now if you turn it off, it appears in the bottom left corner. And now they made it round until you start cropping, which I kind of like. Anyway, CarPlay screenshots allows you to take car from your cars. Then there's different formats. I'm not going to go into this. HDR captures photo in the mood, full dynamic range, and heat format. Okay, I don't really care about this. I'm having mine in SDR because they're most compatible. Now I like full screen on. And look, also if you decide like to slide it, it has like a cool glass effect. Pretty cool, right? Yeah. Let's screenshot. Now I'm gonna show you another cool thing. Let's see if this take 2. Display and brightness. Then look at the slider. If you go like that, it makes like a cool effect bouncing like once you reach the end. Also it makes like a cool sliding effect. Like, it's pretty cool. Now we're gonna go to the phone app. Like, I'm using this cool redesign major thing. Like, it's like, the unified version. This is the normal, where we have everything, voicemails. Then there's keypad, of course. I'm not going into contacts because I'm not doing a lot of editing today. I'm going to be in the recents tab most of the time. And I'll go into keypad and voicemail. But if we click unified, it swaps the UI. I mean, that's a new search thing now. I kind of like it, but I'm not going to do it. And then there's keypad. It's the same exact thing. Contacts. Okay, now we're going to... Oh, why'd I do that? I messed up, but okay, doesn't matter. I'll edit it more after. anyway, everything is a nice cool effect. We'll do Geekbench 6. Let's do a CPU. Run it. I'll get back to you when this is done. Okay guys, so this is the results of the CPU benchmark. By the way, like 2 days later, it's August 3rd, and I did this August 1st. Like, I skipped weekend. So right here is the results. The single core got 2362. The multi-core got 5810. But we'll look at single core. My phone goes below average, which makes sense because it says average is 2536. I got 2362. It's not that much of a difference. I don't even notice that much. I barely use power that I need. But for multi-core, there's a little bit of a bigger difference. I got 5810, well, I'm supposed to get 6303. But whatever, let's look at the GPU. GPU history, right here. So I got 22,529. And I actually scored below average. Hold on a sec. Oh no, this one's wrong. Here. This one. I scored above average. Even though on the one I took a second ago, but then, guys, that one I took a second ago, I clicked cancel right away. That's why it was wrong. So it didn't really get everything. But there, I'm above average. Right here. Oh, let's get on to more features. Like, let me think. I forgot what Brandon Butch told me. Yeah, guys, I have to go watch Brandon Butch. Give me a sec. I accidentally paused the recording, so I said it twice. I don't know if it recorded it. Okay, guys, I just remembered a few, subtle changes. But when we go into jiggle mode and we click minus, it's now rounded. And then the buttons are now rounded, and they're like this. They used to be right next to each other. So it looks different. That's a subtle change. But another cool thing is when you scroll down like this, it also includes a glass effect. Like on white, it even shows a rainbow like it would. Watch, let me just edit, customize, clear. And look, if I were to go like that, it even shows the rainbow effect that most white glass gets. It's pretty cool, right? Apple went all out on customizing. Oh, what happened, Hatch? Okay, so, and I like it. Okay, so when you go like this, it makes it look like glass, which is kind of cool. So, yeah, pretty cool, right? Shh! Shh! So, when we go down, then if we click that, now this is not supported for live photos and screenshots, but this is a screenshot because I made it on freeform and I had to take a screenshot, but otherwise I'd be saving everything. But let's go on to a background that's not screenshot, like this iOS 17 background that I saved. So if you click edit, and now look, first you'll notice over here that it reflects onto the customize button and the plus button used to be blue and now it's black. So, and it now takes the glass effect that everything else has. So, and same for the focus, it also looks more glassy, but not that much. So if I click customize, I click on the time, because this is not a live photo, you can't do live photo. For this to work, or screenshots, this won't work yet, but it might be in the final release, it will work. I'm able to go like this to make the time larger. And I can either choose for the widgets to be on top or bottom. It's pretty cool. I can now have widgets on the bottom. Big, which means it has to be there. But we still didn't get quite to it because we can't have the widgets everywhere. I mean, that would be a simple change probably for Apple to do. I mean, right? And so look, so it's kind of cool how you're able to do it like that. It's a start, but not complete. Personally, I just want to keep this background looking like the iOS 17 it was. Like, I want to keep it looking like iOS 17 background. So I'm going to keep mine like that. Oh, another effect that also works on screenshot backgrounds. It's not that noticeable on this one, but on that one it is. You'll see. To customize time, now like a solid, and there's glass. Solid makes it solid, and this is glass. I'm gonna here watch example. Blue. I'm gonna make it a little darker though, so I'll go into spectrum. And there, see, it looks like glass. Cool, right? It's got a nice glassy effect. And again, the widgets can be on the bottom. But as you can see, we don't have the tab to pull it down and make the time bigger because it's screenshot. But I don't like having widgets. But also look at the tabs on the bottom. They also have the cool glass effect, which is pretty cool. I'm sorry, by the way, for the long wait of videos. I've been getting into making shorts, following all these trends that I find. And a lot of them keep getting me a lot of views and likes. Thank you guys for the support. I got 2,000 views in the last 7 days again. Thank you. So let's get working. I can't wait to have 50 subs, and then I could do a little bit of live streaming for you guys. For a fact, let's look at what we're at right now. If I click view channel, we have 44. And thank you guys for 2K views in the last 7 days. 133 likes I got. Thank you. Anyway, let's get back into features. The Messages app looks different. But let me just do something so I could show you all the changes. Okay guys, so now this looks a lot different. First, the thingy is now oval. That's more like into the theme and has the glass effect. It looks much more subtle. And look at the keyboard. We also have a few changes there. It used to say the language spanning across the whole entire spacebar. And now it just says English. And now, instead of that saying return, it's just like an arrow, which I like. Good job, Apple, on the keyboard. This all looks normal. But now I'm going to show you another screen. Hold on. Okay, guys, this also looks different. Before, you used to have to scroll down and click people to show the people, but now it just shows it all right there. So now and then you're also able to open their locations and find mine, but I'm not going to do that for some obvious reasons. And clicking backgrounds allows you to change the background using photos, your photos, and best of all, these. This is my favorite one. I like green even though it's blue. So weird. The whole Photos app looks different. If I were to click FaceTime, now it also has a glass effect, as we can all see. But But anyway, that's all for the Messages app. Oh, wait. Also, yeah, but I don't want to do that. Okay, so now everything says the search bar is like on the bottom over there. I have to put names now. Oh, well. Okay, guys, so we finally got in the Photos app the iOS 26 redesign. Hold on, let me delete this. We finally got back the iOS 17 look. Much easier to navigate. Libraries collection. So there's the library. Looks like iOS 17, except the search is now in the bottom right. There's select right there. Cancel. Whatever that button does. Oh, it's all of the libraries. Then collections, the same exact thing as iOS 17 and 18 once you scroll down. But the search button stays in the same spot. Pretty neat. Anyway, what about... Now I need to look at Brandon Butch. Those features all didn't come from Brandon. Okay, guys, so I'm just going to show you 2 more features on the background. So right off the bat, if you click Customize, you used to have to click if you want to customize the lock screen or the home screen. But now it just goes straight to lock screen, and you have to customize the home screen from a different spot. Which isn't ideal, but whatever. And what was that other thing? Oh, yeah. You're now able to change the wallpaper from the background directly. Like, click Show Photo in Library or Choose Photo. And, yeah, and one more thing in the home screen I want to show you. I think I showed you it in the first part. I'm not sure. That was 2 days ago. Edit. You know, in Edit Wallpaper tab. I think I showed you guys it. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope to see you in my next one. Get iOS 26 Public Beta 1. It's pretty stable, not gonna lie. There's barely any lag. But hope to see you in the next one. Peace out.